Tofu Scramble is quick, simple, and satisfying. Hopefully this recipe video will be too. I totally didn't forget to set my turmeric out for the recipe list. You'll need that, extra firm tofu, salt, and oil. I use canola. You'll need either a fork or masher for cooking. You can optionally use black pepper, sulfurous salt, nutritional yeast, and green onions. You'll need a knife and cutting board if using the green onions, and rinse the onions first. You'll need a skillet that can handle some mashing, so probably not nonstick. Preheat it to medium-low and add oil and spread it around. Carefully set the tofu into the skillet and then give it a mashing, either with your fork or with the potato masher. It'll basically be curds of tofu once the mashing is done. I prep my green onions while the tofu is starting. If you're using rinsed green onions, first cut off both ends. Afterwards, dice them into small rings, and add the diced rings to the pan. Now add 2 medium pinches of salt, about 10 cranks of pepper, and mix everything around thoroughly. After letting that sit for a few minutes, it's time to add the turmeric that I totally didn't forget to set out earlier. Turmeric has a mild flavor. It really mostly adds color and aroma to this dish. I use a moderate amount of turmeric. You can use more or less. The dish won't really suffer either way. Just mix whatever you add until the color is an even yellow, and let this sit for 3 more minutes. After those 3 minutes, turn off your heat. If you're using sulfurous salt and nutritional yeast, now is the time to add it and stir it around while the pan is hot but the eye is off. Both of these ingredients contribute a bit of richness and depth to the dish, and if adding, stir them around. A lot of my friends put chili crisps on top, and I recommend you try it. I personally like this dish as is, with freshness from the green onions balancing the richness of the spices and nutritional yeast. As you can tell by now if you didn't know already, this recipe mimics scrambled eggs. I don't think it's necessarily that close to scrambled eggs in the end, but it's honestly very enjoyable, and I eat this a bit more than I even eat scrambled eggs because I prefer it. With this, I eat about half a block of tofu per sitting, and it will keep in the fridge for a few days. Thank you for watching this short recipe video for a quick recipe that only takes about 10 minutes start to finish. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment below describing your experience with this recipe or what you want to see next.